I really hope this works. I've been having severe problems with my phone and the sound quality, so I bought a little microphone and I hope this works this time. It seems to be working alright for the moment, but we shall soon know when I try to play it back. So, if you can't afford, it's just a very quick video, if you can't afford or don't have paints or coloured pencils and you want to colour in a project that you've stamped or drawn, did you know that you can use food colouring? Where's the other one? Here it is. That's all I've used for this. Now, this was, I always do a prototype before I show anything on video. So this is my little prototype. A couple of little mistakes, as you can see. I didn't wait until the ink was dry, so it smudged a little bit. And I've noticed that the red is quite thick and gloopy, the red food colouring. So I had to shake the bottle a bit and try it again, but it looks okay. You know, you get sort of watercolour-y effect, if nothing perfect. But, I mean, I think I'm not sure if today's modern person has food colouring in the house, but they are fairly cheap to buy. It might be cheaper to go out and buy some acrylic paints or watercolour paints from the works, or maybe it's even Poundland, somewhere like that. But if you want something in a hurry and you have food colouring in the house, and there's nothing wrong with trying that. So I'm going to give it a go now that this has had a chance to dry, and that one didn't. I'm going to give it a go, so just make sure you give it a good shake. I haven't got any grey, so I'm doing my elephant blue. So I'm not bothered about staying in the lines or anything. It's just to show you the effect that you can get. And I think the different effects can come from using different brushes as well. I used a bit of a stiffer, thicker brusher on that one. This one's quite thin. And the the food colouring itself is quite thin, which means that you can move it about, get a bit of a darker colour or a lighter colour. Oh, that's terrible. I cannot see in the lines. So anyway, I am not going to do it perfectly, but I'll speed it up just so you don't have to watch me painstakingly try and colour everything in. So when this dries, which it will take a long time, you will see that there is still a bit of bleed in here on the black ink. I'm not sure if that's the ink that I've used. I wonder if there's one you can get that is waterproof. I might look into that and then see if I can add a link to the description. But this is Hobbycraft pigment ink. Yeah, it's water based, so that's probably why that's bleeding so much. But so to answer the question, yes, you can use food colouring as a paint for your projects, but you are not going to get the same effect as if you used a watercolour or even coloured pencils. Coloured pencils look really nice, especially on children's cards. So that one will dry the same as that without that dirty big splodge. But that's an option. If you are desperate and you have food colouring in the house, then it's an option that you can use food colouring if you want. It doesn't bleed too much through the paper. That one has. I must have put a bit more on there, but this is the first one I did. So if you were using it as a card topper, it might be fine because you're going to be putting it on top of other card and it's not going to show through as long as it's completely dry. So you could possibly, and be careful because it does stain and you can get it everywhere. Yeah. So if you were in a bind, if you were in a hurry, just look around your house and just see what you have. That doesn't just cover colouring. Whatever you're looking for, whatever decorations you're looking for, just have a look around your house, see what household items you can find. And if you find any post it in the comments and I might see if I can do a video on it, or look around and see if I can find other tutorials that have the same thing. But yeah, you can see I'm not exactly good at staying in the lines here, but it was just for quickness anyway. So yeah, I'm sure there are inks that won't bleed when you paint them with a very watery substance. But yeah, it works. It's not fantastic, but it works. So that's an option as well if you wanted to colour with something that you can find in the house and you don't have anything else you can use. So yeah, just a very quick video, like I said, but I hope you did find it even a little bit useful. I would really appreciate it if you did, to leave a comment, to like and subscribe, because it really helps the channel, because I am still very, very new and I'm really struggling to get likes and subscriptions. So I would really deeply appreciate it if you could do anything to help my channel. Even watch the video through from start to finish is such a big help, and I do appreciate it. So thank you once again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye now.